Welcome, Virgo, to your December new moon reading. This new moon will take place on the 19th or the 20th of December, depending where in the world you are. We are going to be tapping into the energy of the December new moon, a powerful threshold where the lunar cycle and the calendar year intertwine. This isn't just another new moon. It's the final new moon of the year, the point where one chapter closes and the other waits to be written. Astronomically, the moon disappears from sight. Spiritually, that darkness becomes a blank canvas, the perfect space for intuition, intention, and transformation. And because this new moon sits right at the doorway between the old year and the new, the messages that come through the tarot now tend to be clearer, deeper, and more prophetic. This is the moment where the cards reveal what the year has taught you and what it's asking you to release, and what the universe is preparing to open for you as the new year approaches. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon, and I am going to get your clarifiers. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Star, and Judgment. My gosh, my dear Virgos, no wonder energy is gaining momentum. This is looking incredibly exciting. What I am seeing happening over this new moon period is something is coming through, my dear Virgos, with the Ace of Pentacles energy. The hand of God comes through with a new opportunity and a new possibility. So this is happening even before the new year. You're going to feel this new moon energy at least 10 days before the new moon date and 10 days after the new moon date. So something comes in, my dear Virgos, that gives you this feeling of the star, something that's going to make you feel as though, my gosh, how blessed, abundant, and lucky am I. And this is going to cause you, my dear Virgos, to become highly alert, highly involved in what this is. Now, of course, this is going to come through very differently for everybody, but it will come through in an area that is very significant to you. I do feel that this is coming through in an area, Virgo, that means a great deal to you. It's not going to be random, and it's not going to be in an area of your life that doesn't hold great meaning. I feel with Judgment here, there is an essence of divine timing, that you have been calling this in some way through your prayers, your wishes, your meditations, your rituals, whatever you've been doing. And now it's time for you to stand up and claim what is meant for you. What I do see, Virgo, is that you are going to be so excited and inspired with what this is. You cannot wait to accept this and walk down this new road that has opened up for you. Now, Virgo, this is the energy of meeting somebody romantically that exceeds all your wildest dreams. This is the energy of your existing significant other coming in and saying, come on, Virgo, let's get married. Let's make this official. Let's get this organized. This could be that you find out that you're getting a really significant promotion and increase. You could find out, my dear Virgos, that somebody close to you within the family is pregnant and there's going to be new life coming through in the family. There's a lot of excitement here. What we do see is that this is a blessed energy. So whatever that pentacle represents to you, it is blessed. It is endorsed by Spirit. Spirit wants this for you, and Spirit wants to see you now standing up and saying, I see it. I recognize the potential and I claim it. Virgo, expect this new moon period to be incredibly exciting, and I do feel it's going to be something that continues, of course, into the new year. And as you can see, we've got all these little yellow stars surrounding our main blessing. This tells us, Virgo, that this is just the beginning. Once you accept it, once you start your journey down the new road, there are going to be many other wonderful things that happen along the way. So, for example, if this is you meeting that new person romantically, these other stars could be that you now get involved and you commit to a long-term relationship. They introduce you to their friends and family, and so your social circle expands and grows. Down the line, they could ask you to move in with them, and so the blessings keep coming. There's a wonderful ripple effect that is about to happen for you. This is incredibly positive. Let's move on now and see what loyal heart is all about, and I will get your clarifiers. And you have Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Now, Virgo, when loyal heart appears, it speaks to us of loyalty and devotion. And this could come through in any relationship. But it's about somebody, my dear Virgos, who sees the real you, who values you for who you are and for what you represent. There's a deeper connection here. Now, once again, we have a strong message of divine timing coming through for you. So, Virgo, what we are speaking about over this new moon, you must know, is very blessed by Spirit, and it is meant to happen in your life at this time. There is somebody coming through here presenting as Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of Queen of Pentacles I am speaking about. And as you can see, our Queen is looking down at the Pentacle. So for many of you, I do feel our Queen is connected to the Ace of Pentacles. She's going to be offering it to you, giving it to you. This could be advice or suggestions coming through from Queen of Pentacles. It could be an invitation. It could be anything. But I do have a strong feeling our Queen of Pentacles is connected. So for me, there is a strong link between these two messages. Our Queen of Pentacles comes through as somebody who is stable, strong, practical. This is somebody, Virgo, who is not going to come in with random ideas and promises. This is a serious person. They see something within you, whether it's a love relationship, a friendship, a work relationship. This Queen of Pentacles looks at you, Virgo, and they see you, and they want you in their life in whatever way represents to you. This is not a fly-by-night character. With that little rabbit there, Virgo, Queen of Pentacles is going to bring in a lot of luck into your life. You're going to find that when you are with them and when you connect with them, when you do things with them, things go really well for you. Things flow, you get positive outcomes, and there's just a light energy with everything you do. Under this message, I am seeing you come through as Knight of Wands. Now, once again, it does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It is the energy of the Knight of Wands I'm speaking about. And Virgo, look at our knight's face. He has a wonderful smile on his face. He's holding up the wand of infinite possibility, because what that pentacle represents to you gives you this feeling now of, my gosh, I can create and initiate what I really want to see in my life in this particular area. There's this feeling of, I'm blessed, there's nothing standing in my way, and we see that the knight is galloping into the future. This tells me there is no hesitation with regards to the pentacle. We see you inspired, we see you passionate, we see you motivated, and we see you embracing this new moon energy with everything you've got. You know it might just be the beginning, but you know it's the beginning of something that can grow and expand, my dear Virgos, in ways that will exceed all expectations. So, for example, if Queen of Pentacles is a new friend that you meet over this time, somebody you connect to, Virgo, in a way you haven't connected to a friend in the longest time. You get each other. You've got the same sense of humor. You love doing the same sort of things. And this particular friend sees you in the same light. They feel blessed that they met you. With what we are seeing here, this particular friend can open you up to new experiences, introduce you to new people that right now, Virgo, you cannot imagine. But it's all waiting there. It's all brewing around you, and you feel it. And that's why we see you so inspired and excited for what's about to begin. What a wonderful way to close off 2025 and begin a new year. Perfect energy, Virgo. Right, now let's move on and see what Don't Force It is all about, and I'll get your clarifiers. And you have Page of Cups, Temperance, and the Two of Cups. Virgo, I do feel that the message here is one big cohesive message. What I'm seeing here with Don't Force It is that in the past, Virgo, you could have been involved in a relationship with somebody where you experienced the energy of trying so hard to make it fit. And once again, this could have been any relationship. It could have been that you worked for a boss who didn't get you and you didn't get them. And as hard as you worked and as hard as you tried, they just criticized you and they didn't like what you gave them. This could have been your ex-romantic partner, Virgo. And once again, we see you trying so hard, too hard, my dear Virgos. You wanted it to work so badly. You went above and beyond, but there was always that missing piece to that puzzle. Now, with Temperance coming in, Spirit wants you to know they saw how hard you worked. They saw that you went above and beyond, and they want you to know that when you have to push so hard, Virgo, most times it's not meant to be. And now, with the energy of divine timing that we saw coming through for you, and this wonderful blessed energy, there is somebody coming into your life who is going to teach you what it means when you don't have to force it, when you don't have to try, when you just look at one another and you get one another. And remember, Virgo, this could be any relationship. There's nothing more wonderful than having a friend who just understands you and that person you can just trust with your deepest secrets. There's nothing more special than having a significant other who wants the best for you, who will be there for you, who you don't have to try so hard to convince, to see your opinion, your sense of humor, and your values. This is just going to flow with our rainbow in the background, our angel and her rainbow wings. This relationship is going to feel like you've met that person at the end of the rainbow, that treasure that is waiting for you. We have a wonderful confirmation with Page of Cups coming through. Virgo, over this new moon period, you will hear wonderful, exciting news with regards to that pentacle that is coming through from Queen of Pentacles. It's going to come through out of the blue. Even if you are expecting it, you are going to be surprised, but it's a wonderful surprise, a surprise that is truly a new beginning that is just going to grow and blossom in the new year. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most meaningful last new moon of 2025, and I am sending you all so much love.